keeping it solid and just being...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, set for the start. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set!
Quick throw over to Samuel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Right back to Samuel, he's got it again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Ready,
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
ready,
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Come on, set!
From the gun, it's Milrow. Samuel has it working in the middle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays. That's when an offense is really firing.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 9.
Get it! Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
9 yards to go.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On third down, Milrow on the run to the right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elam.
Ready?
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 18, run. Ready?
Play action. Now it's Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Tag. Tackle 80.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard, and it's first and 10. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Stop is made by Jaron Reed.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Set to go now on first and 10. The tight end in motion now.
Rig. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9 on the Seahawks 24-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Come on.
In motion, Lamb. Built into the air on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Following the penalty, they'll run it, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
On the ready. Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Milton. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Number 6. Touchdown, Dallas.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Out to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Shotgun run now with Walker. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Savon Reynolds there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To return, it is Turpin. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Tight end going in motion here. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
To the air on third down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Hey, smash. Liking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60.
On the toss, they'll run. And a much better result here. Give him 7. And it sets up 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Now Milton. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have an answer for this guy.
The touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down. Get out of the gun is Milton. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Now he's loose at the 40. He is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I'm ready. Let's go now.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks get back in it. It is 21-7.
Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cowboys. Let go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And He's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on. Hit. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Milton. That's complete to Blue. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Throwing again is Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Quick throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
Hawk 70. 60 Vikings. Cup 19. Go.
To the air once more is Milton. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his 1st half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Seahawks 7.
Y'all can't talk about baseball.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milrow. Oh, a loose football. And this This will be recovered by the offense, so they avoid the catastrophe on the finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Hold the ready. Plan. Shot alert. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Let go.
The third quarter begins with a run. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front.
Get it.
And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back, and is very close to a first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
That's pretty.
On play action, here's Milton. He's got a man open. That's Culver. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Ready, set.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Come on. Set. Ready, right?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his third touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Back. Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Plus to his right.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Moving outside the pocket, he'll run again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
First and 10.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jalen Milrow. Touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. To work forward to the 40-yard line. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go.
They'll go right back to Algier. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Try and throw with Milton. A quick slap taken by Lamb. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here we go. Cowboys.
Here's Algier.
Tyler Algier, the ball carrier. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Seahawks 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They fake the give, and now it's Milton. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Play action, now it's Milton. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Algier. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Milton. Rolling to the left. Off he goes. And he's in. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run the draw with Walker. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
33-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Milrow. That one swung out wide to Walker. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Let's go. Go.
Milrow on 3rd down. It's complete. He's got Huck. That's number 40 on the season for him.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing is Milroe. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards. First and 10.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
60 by 70 Ranger.
Now it's Milroe. Flush to his right. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Ready.
Here's Walker. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Myers now to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
42, Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage and attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
70.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where